It don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Great, thank you, Milt, and thank you, Pat, for a very in-depth insight on what we're actually stirring up here. There's his manuscript page. I want that. I wanted that. Like, really? Hey! You were supposed to be dead, but you were not. You didn't die. I didn't like that very much. Well, you're one of these big guys, I presume. Well, and I kind of killed you by just... Well, manuscript page, mister. What do we have here? It looked like something very important, but it was not. In any case, manuscript page. Rose touched by
the
dark
presence. Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Well, that was the explanation why she tried to, well, why she drugged us. Bad Rose, but, you know, what you gonna do about it if you're getting possessed by a very evil force? I am not sure if I want to be here, but I can't undo it now. I can't go... Well, I probably could go back. But it kind of feels like this is the way to go anyway. 'Cause it is the radio tower direction. And there's, like... There's 1... 3... Hey! Hey! Wow. How the frick did I do that? I probably touched someone or something, I don't know. But it just killed 3 of them in an instant. Hello, Mr. Police Car. Do you have any grenades? Yes, you do. Flash. No, you don't. Bad boy. There's another one. 3. Or something. Yep. Great stuff. I'm really good with the grenades, I have to say. I didn't really anticipate being so good with it. You know, the problem with this game, I've seen too much. Like, I've seen The Creeps of Dead Space 2. And, you know, it's so much less frightening than Dead Space 2. But I really don't think that this is actually what they tried to achieve with this game. It's more the mixture of horror, shooter, thriller, adventure, thingamabob mixture, which is kind of nice, you know. Hello, Mr. Big Guy. You're a big guy, aren't you? Here, have a cookie. Wasn't it a nice cookie, wasn't it? Oh my god, by god. I've reached a checkpoint.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, let me guess. He's gonna be the next big guy that I have to kill. First of all, let's pick up the coffee thermos, although... Let's read the sign. The Night Owl. You look like that. The voice of Pat Maine all night, every night. The Early Bird. And KBFM. KBFFM. Well, why would you try to make a radio name with 2 F's in it? KBFFM.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate view, Florida. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm gonna see if I can talk him into an interview.
Well, would you
Come on
just
in,
let
Mr.
me in?
Wake.
The door just opened.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Again with the fleeing, dude. Okay, reached the train depot.
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It
Sure,
was probably
sure.
good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
I spy with my little eye. Trains. Don't we all love trains?
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
This Nightingale dude is kind of really crazy, I have to say. I've picked up a few flares. Aha! I actually never knew that. But my eyes spy a generator. Goodbye. Let's try to run the engine. Makes it a bit easier here. It creates a safe haven for me around here. And a revolver finally. Makes it so much nicer. I'm gonna keep the... Ah, fucking hell. That's what you get when you're being stupid. I'm gonna keep the... You bite, you die. I said you die. Didn't I say that enough? Well, now you're dead. Which is very convenient if you ask me. What's up this hill? This kind of doesn't make sense. Why is there a hill? You're not allowed to come up here. This is forbidden territory. You're not allowed in here. Because you're an NPC. Well, are our enemies actually NPCs? I'm really not sure if you ask me. Because NPCs are actually player
There was
characters.
no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Because NPCs are usual. The darkness controls the taken, and I spy with my little eyes. A freaking shotgun. Come at me. Hey. Yeah, go away. Let's reload. Makes so much more sense if I do that. Alright. Big guy. Hey. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That's gonna be close. Down you go. Well, that was kind of close. I was a bit too cocky with all that jazz, you know. What now? What you gonna do about it now? In light, you can hurt them. I can. So, does that mean when they're in the light, I don't even have to use my flashlight to make them vulnerable? This would make total sense, wouldn't it? Or is it more like the light is kind of doing the job of my flashlight, which would also make total sense, wouldn't it? So I believe probably this is not the way, but there is a manuscript page that you can pick up, so we're gonna read it.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Uh-oh. It came for you, buddy. That's never good, isn't it? I still got one flare, don't I? And one of these. But now I only have my revolver with me, so I can't really deal with another big ambush unless I get more ammo for my sweet, sweet lovin' shotgun. I do love the shotgun. I said that so many times, but I really have to reiterate here. Because the shotgun is the jazz. I'm telling you guys. It is. It really is. Like, if you don't have a shotgun, you're not a real man. This is like super important. Shotgun, you're a man. No shotgun, you're not a man.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Federal business. Don't get me even started on that shit. I'm usually really mad with federal stuff, you know. There's the battery pack, more batteries, more lithium. Whoa, awesome. 10. Oh, pick up the phone, dude.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice?
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 Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Yeah, she really sounded wrong there. Kind of.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Ooh. I spy. Well, I am anticipating birds. I don't know what you are anticipating. I'm thinking about birds. Yeah, this is like a hidden thingy. And maybe it will give me some ammo for my well, I see shotgun ammo somewhere around there. Oh, I'm full. Well, it could probably shoot around in the air and stuff. Well, where was I? Yeah, Alice kind of sounded very artificial, just like Rose.
I could
Not
see
this-
a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Well, the last opportunity to catch a car didn't really work out, did it, mister? So, well, I'm not really positive that we're gonna get a car soon. Unless, I don't know. I've actually never been under such a bridge. Maybe because somewhere around in my area. Oh, I was waiting for that.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Sure. What do you want to do here? Want to kill me? Ow! No. Don't you throw things at me. Yep, that killed me. I kind of didn't see that. I have to...
Sure. I
Yeah.
hoped I could find a car from there.
Well, now we know what's happening. You just have to put your light onto the objects so they don't hit you in the face. That was kind of obvious, but, you know, sometimes with the obvious, it's just, you know, it's too obvious for me. I think you have the same sometimes, don't you? Don't you?
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger.
Well,
and it
I
was
have
taking
10
over
of these
everything
10 of
in
these
its
battery things.
What the?
Here. Ow, 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 ow. Wow, that went faster than before. What the hell?
Opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car.
I don't
from
really know what to do here. Just to be more careful or something. I don't know. Well, we'll try again. You know, it's not hard. It's just, I don't know. Maybe you just have to be more careful or something. Also, it doesn't take a long time till we get here. The only thing that's, of course, a bit unnerving is the fact that this is a console port, so there's no quick saving and stuff.
everything in its path.
But, well, I can live with that. So, let's skedaddle a bit. Yeah. Uh-oh. No, either that thing's gonna kill me or not, I'm not sure. Get away. Yeah, it just was like, being a bit more careful around that stuff. So, I think we managed to get through. Hallelujah. Praise be the Lord. Yeah, go away. If I wouldn't be so practical, I would just say, I'm gonna blow up that thing. But of course, there's always a better way.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
I don't really like the sound of that.
As a teenager, just
And I
starting to
don't
get
like that I
interested
don't
in
have
writing,
batteries.
Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
This is the heavy duty. Sweet. It's a Maglite. Are you freaking kidding me? It's a Maglite. I love that. I love that stuff. So, I'm just presuming here something. And I'm full. Well, let me just reload here. And there we are. Flash. I'll pick up the flare. It kind of feels like there's gonna be a bigger fight coming up. So, there's a coffee thermos right there. This is probably like the fighting zone as soon as I figure out what I have to do. Yep. Aren't I good? No, I didn't. There we go. Uh-oh. Well, that killed me.
To life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Yeah, the darkness is somewhere around here. So I need my friend the shotgun. I need this thing. And then we're gonna be kicking some serious ass here. Oh, come on, Alan. Don't be that kind of a wuss. Alright. Nope, I didn't. Killed number one. That is okay. Hey. Number two's dead. He takes like 2 shotgun rounds. What the hell, dude? This is not funny at all. Alrighty. I have a limit reached. Well, then let's go here. Checkpoint. Awesome sauce. That kind of creeped me out. A bit. I'm out of batteries. Fuck. That's not gonna be good. There you go, mister. That's what you deserve, didn't you? Close call there. Yeah, I really think I need more batteries somewhere around here. Are there some batteries? Come on, Energizer. You pay so much money for advertisement. Why are there no Energizer batteries around here? In light, you can hurt them. Wow, thank you for this very, 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 very good tip. Like, I hadn't figured that out before. Like, really not. Flashlights, okay. Thank you for the batteries. I approve. The Hitman Heart approves. Mr. Manuscript Page, hello.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
The lake.